Hey everybody, Andy here from the Timeless Travel Club. And if you watched my last video from Puerto Morelos, you'll know that I had kind of a love at first sight experience, at least when it comes to travel destinations in Mexico. And today I'm here to explain why the honeymoon is over. Who am I kidding? I still love Puerto Morelos. But I will share what visitors should be aware of when visiting for the first time. So why do I say that I have a love affair with Puerto Morelos when its neighbors are Cancun and Playa del Carmen? For me, it's the bicycle factor. It's a place that I can travel on a bike to wherever I want. The beach, my hotel or apartment, the supermarket. I could do an entire video on the Super Chedraui, which I'd never heard before coming here to Puerto. Come to find out, Chedraui is the third largest supermarket in Mexico after Walmart and Soriana. They also have stores in Arizona, Nevada, but Chedraui became my go-to place for all of my shopping needs. There's very affordable food, there's a huge selection of wine, along with this interesting wine kiosk. You buy a card for 200 pesos, you insert it into the kiosk, make your wine selection with 3 choices of how full you want your glass. I don't know about you, but why would you need more choices other than full? You gotta be quick. After enjoying the affordable food prices in Chedraui, you can of course fetch your family dog who's relaxing out front with their own personal fire hydrant next to the bike rack. Both protected from the sun or the rain in my case. All right, let's ride. There are many more advantages of renting a bike while in Puerto. You can tour all the souvenir shops, at the same time bypassing the pesky vendors. It was kind of fun hearing all the vendors trying to get your attention as you drive by. Excuse me, sir, good prices. There's a lot of great sidewalk cafes and restaurants you can explore, or you can entertain a local group of BFFs. You can tour the colorful neighborhoods and homes just 1 or 2 blocks from the beach, or you can just do a drive-by at your favorite restaurant, Blue. Tocayo! I'll be back. Or, did I mention you can bike to the beach? Heck, sometimes I rode on the beach. Whatever you need, you can pretty much reach on a bicycle. Puerto is also very laid back, which I really enjoy. The restaurants are great, the prices are reasonable. For the most part, I'm gonna go there in a sec. And of course, the people in Mexico, wherever you go, are awesome. One of the first things that you should know is, unlike other Mexican cities, there is no old classic church to speak of. There's a church, and it's right on the main square, but it wasn't built by the Spaniards. They do have a lighthouse that's very unique. It's called Faro Inclinado. So faro, that's the Spanish word for lighthouse. Inclinado, I think you can imagine what that means. This lighthouse was built in 1946, and in 1966, Hurricane Beulah blew through and washed away its foundation. So now there it sits, but it's become the symbol of the city. Well, back in Chedraui, there's a little beer sampling section that I went to, and I found the best IPA beer in Mexico, which is rare. It's called Pescadores. And when they told me that Pescadores had their own brewery just down the road, I had to go check it out. I mean, just look at all the choices of beer they have. They cook the best beer food in this little beer truck. I ordered a brisket torta and got a brisket taco, but I'm not one to complain because it was awesome. Worth every 170 pesos. If you want to visit this place, which I highly recommend, I would recommend going in a group or on a tour, because going alone or going in a couple, it's just not easy to get to. Puerto might be a small beach town, but it has very high Cancun taxi prices. What I learned about pescadores is this. The locals do it right, as usual. They will pay, I forget the price exactly, I think it was no more than 30 pesos to catch a colectivo van at the Chedraui supermarket. That takes you out to Colonia. Get off the van, get off the colectivo van, and catch the Playa Express. And it takes you down Highway 370, I think. But make sure to tell your driver that you want to get off at Pescadores, because that is along the way, along the highway. Getting back is the hard part. If you don't want to pay the 250 peso taxi drive on the way back, then you have to cross the highway to flag down the colectivo van, which is not easy to do. They are going at high speed. I tried, they did not stop for this gringo. So I had to call a taxi and they had to come pick me up, 250 pesos. So if you're doing that round trip, that's close to $25 for a 10-minute drive each way. 20 minutes in a taxi for 25 bucks? Yeah, I pass. The service at Pescadores went south on me. I don't know why, but it just got weird. Suddenly the waitress didn't know English anymore. There were no smiles. I mean, I don't know, maybe I weirded them out for some reason. Something I said, who knows? I'm not one to vent just when I'm discontent. So if you want to head out there, I highly recommend it. The food is worth the drive. The beer, Pescadores beer, IPA, it's awesome. 45 pesos, yeah. Lily, you want to come say hi? Come here. Come here. You guys remember Lily, huh? Or maybe the first episode or two? She's grown a little bit, but she's still friendly. Here, Lily, say hi. Say hi to the camera. There's Lily. Say hi. There she is. Okay. Go get the cat. Go get the cat. Get the cat. Okay, what? What treat? What? Is it bacon?
I told you, she knows these words.
Nice, Alaska. You deserve bacon for that. This cat.
Oh, yeah.
just mix a little bit.
Good. Let's see the mix.
And that's the magic trick.
How many hours did you sleep last night?
Around 2 hours. That's how we do it in Mexico.
Just
When we arrived, we were dizzy, one coffee, a little meal,
ready to go.
Yes.